Hello, this is Make Environment Learn Tips. On February 5th is Monarch Day, so we're going to go ahead and celebrate monarchs and make a monarch cookie. So what you're going to do is, if you don't have a butterfly cookie cutter, you're going to make your own. So we'll move this aside for just a moment. And what I did is I just basically, kind of looked at pictures of the monarch butterfly, and I'm basically want to fold a piece of paper in half, and then you go ahead and draw out the wings. Now you only want to do this on half of it, because once you cut it out, it's going to go ahead and be a full butterfly wings. Oh, so we're going to go ahead and just trace that. Okay, so that is going to be one half of your butterfly wings. After you put it on the cookie and cut it out, it's going to look something like this. So basically we cut it out and we already used it on our cookie dough. So that way I did some like little lines and veins, and just so I get a better idea of what it would look like. So that's half. Once you open it up, it looks like this. You go ahead and put it on your cookie dough, your sugar cookie dough. You just cut it out. We've done that on other episodes. Just cut it out with a knife, a butter knife. So just be careful. Don't cut yourself. And that's what it looks like. So once you do that, what you're going to want to do is you bake them. And then after you bake them, it's going to look something like that. So what we're going to do is, this is going to be an icing. The Monarch Butterfly is a beautiful orange color. So when you mix this, you want orange with just one drop of red. So we're going to go ahead and take this with a spatula and stir it up. This icing is just 1 cup of powdered sugar, a drop of vanilla, and just a little bit of milk. Depending upon how thick you want it. You want it to about this consistency. If you make it too thin, you can always add more powdered sugar. If you make it too thick, you can always add more milk. So we're going to take our little spatula and we're going to go ahead and just put the orange on our monarch butterfly. Now, monarch butterflies are actually considered endangered. Their population has gone down 90%. So that is very scary numbers when you're thinking about the population. The monarch butterflies are in North America. So we're very fortunate to have the monarch butterflies. And the monarch butterflies basically are one of the very few insects that actually migrate. So they go from, they're in anywhere from Mexico all the way up to Canada, but just in North America. All right. Now, it would be a real shame to lose these beautiful butterflies. So there are many ways we can do, things we can do to help them. But first, I want to give some interesting information about these beautiful butterflies. Their bright orange color is to warn predators that they are poisonous. So, but they are not poisonous to people, which is really good. So we're going to go ahead and just let that dry. And once that dries, we're going to go ahead and ice it. So let me just switch plates here. And what we're going to do is we're going to use chocolate icing for this. You can use black icing if you like. I like to use chocolate icing because it's dark enough to where it still has the same effect of it. And chocolate icing tastes better to me. Okay. So let's see. So the population has dropped 90% since 1990. And it is not poisonous to humans. And just to let you know that monarchs cannot survive in the cold. So basically, what they do is they sense the changes in the environment, that it's getting colder, and they start going south. So, and they actually travel quite the distance of like anywhere up to 3,000 miles. But these are actually special butterflies that do this. I mean, basically, they go to the warmer areas to reproduce and lay eggs, and that takes up a lot of energy. So the other butterflies can live like 6 to 9 months flying, and they use air currents and also thermals to help them travel. It's just a lot of traveling that they do, which is actually quite interesting. So what we're going to do with these little butterflies is we're going to go ahead and we're just going to do some outlines. Now they have the nice veins in their flower or in their wings. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with this. And we're just going to go like that. And we're going to do that on the other side. All right, so you can cut the, it's a compostable bag, so you can cut that to a thinner or thicker piece if you like. Right now we're doing some fine detail work, so it's not cut very far. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and just do this. And we're just going to do like little lines. Like that. Okay. If you don't get the line exact, that's okay. You can just go back and outline it like that. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, I just looked at a picture of a monarch butterfly to get this idea. So we're going to go ahead and fill in a little bit right here because the monarch butterflies actually have white dots on them too. Now we're just going to go ahead and use the icing right up there and go up to the top. And we're just going to do like a line right there. Say we're going to do the same thing over here. And go ahead and do a little more icing filling there. And then let's go ahead and do a line right there. Now butterflies are very interesting. They actually have two sets of wings. So this is going to be the top part of the wing, and then the second set is going to be like in the bottom part of the wing. So now we're going to go ahead and just do like a little circle like that, or a little oval kind of. And then we're going to go ahead and just branch that off. And then go like this. And we're going to do one more. So this is basically just by looking at a picture. So if you see a picture that you like, you could do that too. And they have these beautiful vein works in their wings. They're quite a beautiful, brilliant butterfly. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to go ahead and outline it. And we're going to do, let's see. We're just going to make this a little thicker, so that way we can put the dots on it. All right, and then just go ahead and do the other side also. Now, in California, if you ever go to California, they have the monarch butterflies that actually go to Pacific Grove, and they're very pretty. They like to gather over there in Santa Cruz also. There's a really nice beach over there that has a really good, well, a decent amount of numbers. And they count the numbers every year. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and after you've outlined all of your butterfly there, we're going to go ahead and make the head. You can also see them in Mexico, and they do travel out throughout North America. And that's our head right there. Now we're going to make the body. But they are very beautiful to see. So now that we've made the body like that, we're going to go ahead and give it some little antennae. So it looks something like that. So then we're going to go ahead and switch to the white dots that we're going to be doing. And what we're going to discuss now, and while we're doing the white dots, are what you can do to help save the monarch butterfly. Now, if you live in an area where the monarch butterflies go, you can do things like plant milkweed for them. And a native milkweed would be really good. I've also done some research and found out that you can also do like a nectar garden for them, or you could do a butterfly garden for them, which would be really nice too. Now, they're not going to go to the really super cold areas, but if you live in an area where they could be going, then that would be great if you could plant some milkweed for them. Try not to use pesticides if possible, because they basically will go towards the top of the milkweed or the top of the plant, because they also go for nectar flowers too. And what they do is they will go underneath that top leaf and they'll lay an egg like that. So it's an interesting fact about the monarch butterflies is the males will have like an orange dot on the bottom part of their wings, and it's like in the center bottom part. So I guess if you can see close enough to see those little two dots, then you can find out if it's a male or a female. All right, we are almost done with this. All right, that gives you an idea. And then I made some other little friends here for him or her. Okay. All right, so this is your monarch butterflies. It gives you an idea. It looks like they're flying towards some flowers there. But anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I want to thank you very much for watching, and let's make the world a better place.